Hey, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, as always, I'd like to start off giving all honor, glory, infinite praise, and worship to our power, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH, and double honors to our apostle, our elders, and bishop of Great Millstone, who well teach you in sound doctrine. Peace, citation to the hopeful elect. All right, it's your brother HaqaDASH, representing the GMS branch here in Cleveland, Lord willing, to bring out an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. And just something quick through the spirit, and just meditate on scriptures, the times when prophecies, YAHAWASHI, so forth. And hence the title of this lesson, through the spirit. We are moving into the time of every man's heart's desire. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay. In the times of being handed over to your heart's desire, right? So this is why it's so detrimental, because we're getting ready to face reality, right? For the longest you could think, every single person you know had to think, not had to think, Slack it. Every single person you know had to fake it. All right, their whole lives. We've been faking this thing our whole lives. So what you're getting ready to witness is truth, because truth is in the earth again. Okay, truth is in the earth. So that at 144 call LAIWALAMYAM. Because the truth is in the earth again, it started to tear down the strongholds. All right, the covering cast that was over the mind, the eyes, the desires of the Israelites. Okay, and understanding that the Lord is about to reveal things on the planet Earth that no one can fake. Okay, you're not going to be able to fake being a man of the Lord. You're not going to be able to fake being a man of the Lord. You're not going to be able to fake anything in the times we're coming into. Okay, like even with the juicy juice, you had it where some people was able to get the fake vaccine cards, right? Take them to their job, fake that. Well, even with the tiny technology, even on the left-hand side, you're still not going to be able to fake anything, because it's YAHAWASHI that's doing these things. He's allowing the earth to come to a certain point where truth is the only thing that reveals itself. Right now, we're seeing things being exposed because the truth is out there. So in turn, things are being exposed. Okay, and what that's doing is that's taking man out of that where they're exposed in the limelight. So now, the only thing that's left is the results of what we're talking about right now. Okay, truth being the only thing that stands firm. Truth being the only thing that stands. Okay, the truth, which is YAHAWASHI, and things and things that are of the truth. Okay, like a heathen, something like what I mean by something that's of the truth. It could be a heathen woman wearing a dress that is of the truth. Okay, but she's not in the truth, but she's doing something that derives from truth. All right, her attire derives from truth, because YAHAWASHI gives a dress code unto our nation and many other things. So that's so you can understand. So we're in the times of being handed over to our heart's desire. If you love and serve the Lord, it's going to be made manifest, and it's going to be prominent, and it's going to be evident that you love and serve the Lord in these times. If you've been pretending and you love Satan, you love pleasures, and you love the ways of life, and so forth, that too will be displayed to be the facts for that individual who it may fall upon. All right, this is Proverbs. This is Proverbs. Let me see. This is Proverbs 23. It's like it. This is Proverbs 23 and verse 7. Let me see. 6. Let's start at 6. No, let's start at 4. Damn. Let's start at 1. Proverbs 23:1. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. That's like unto us. Yeah, we understand. That's why it's important to understand. Because understanding means what? Understanding means that you know, YAHAWASHI, understanding allows us to maneuver in the essence what the Lord gave us, being Israelites. All right, understanding that we have an enemy, knowing who we are, knowing YAHAWASHI, the things that are required for us to know. What that does in turn, that what leaves us in a situation that is good, that is set up for us to succeed. Okay, because now we understand that what, that we have an enemy, and his thing, the things that he promotes for our behalf and our good is actually not on our behalf and actually not for our good. That's what understanding does for us. Okay. Be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meats. So everything in this life, all right, that is considered, all right, prosperous or whatever in this man's kingdom is actually deceitful. All right. He put darkness for light and lightness for darkness. That's what he's done. Okay. So a man of understanding won't be desirous of his dainties, because we understand that the end result of the things that he promote is darkness, death, unaliveness, sin, and so forth. Proverbs 23:4. Labor not to be rich, cease from thy own wisdom. Right, because the wisdom of this world is foolishness with YAHAWASHI, and in turn, the things that are desires in this world that is connected to that wisdom are going to also likewise perish. Those who have that mindset is going to likewise perish. The things of this world, the things that are attached to the wisdom of Esau, Edom, are going to perish. They're going to go into the second death. They're going to go into the lake of fire, man. You understand? So we're laboring to be spiritually rich, so that it can manifest itself into the physical. Because right now in the physical, we are poor. We have the greatest wisdom on the earth, but it's not showing for us right now, because this world is ran by darkness. This world is not ran in the wisdom that we possess. Okay? So since this world is not ran in that light, okay, the things that we possess is going to be shunned upon, looked down upon, and so forth. So with that being said, we labor for the good things. We labor for the kingdom. We laboring for YAHAWASHI. Okay? That's true riches. That's true wisdom, which preserves us. Without set thy eyes upon that which is not, for riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Right? Because the riches in this life is temporary. Okay? The riches of the heavens is forever. It's immortal. It's eternal. So that's what we grab hold to. That's what we uphold to. And that's what we hearken into, the immortality, the immortal things. All right. Which is YAHAWASHI and everything that he possessed. Proverbs 23:6. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. Right. As a man, let's continue as 4:7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. You see? Eat and drink, said the Most High, said he to thee. Salaki got excited, but his heart is not with thee. Right? You understand? So, it says, for as he thinketh in his heart, your heart is your lab, or some brothers say la'ab, your mind. As you think in your mind, so are you. So what is coming is Jacob's trouble. What's coming is dark times. So what we're getting ready to witness and focus on, or what we're getting ready to witness, is reality. Okay? We're getting ready to witness what reality is. And reality is what? That we are to serve the Lord. Okay, we are to serve Yahawah. This is the whole duty of man. That's what reality. That's reality. Reality is that you don't have free will. Reality is that you don't control life or death. Reality is that you are not your own vessel. You're not your own thing. You were created. Reality is that it's a power that created you. Reality is that it's a power over everything. And we're the Israelites, and we're the sons and daughters of that power. Reality is that the heathens are servants, and they are meant to serve us. They were given unto us, and we were given unto Yahawashi. It's a hierarchy, it's a ranking, it's an order, it's a government, it's a heavenly government. That's the reality. So as we think in our mind, that's what's getting ready to manifest itself. Hey, you hoes, women that are hoes, they're going to be getting over it. What the scripture say? What? Your wives ravished. These women going to be getting what? Ravished. Go into that word so you can understand. If you know, you know. Ravished, seized. All right, that's one of the words used. Seized, behold. All right, beheld, or overran, overtook. All right, becoming someone else's possession so you can understand. Okay, these women gonna be ravished. Men too. He that escaped from the famine, the sword shall perish by the sword. He that escaped the sword shall perish by the famine. Because it says in Isaiah 33:14, the sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. Who among us should dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us should dwell with the everlasting burnings? Right? Because hypocrite, when you go into that word, it means a pretender, an actor. Fearfulness is going to surprise a lot of people, even mainly you Israelites who call upon the name of the Lord, who teach on the streets. Because your inward man was dark. Okay? Your inward man had no light. On the outward man appeared to have light, but it bared no light at all. And if it did have light, you ran out of oil. You see? Hey, this is coming to a head, man. This is 1 Corinthians 3:13. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it. See? The day that should declare it is the day of the Lord, the day of judgment. The day of judgment. All right? How you been preparing? Are you dancing with the spirit? Are you constantly dancing with the spirit so that when it's time for performance, you ain't stepping on Sophia's toes? Y'all in sync, y'all in unison. Okay, we want the body moving together. Huh? How are you completing this task, man? Will she know you on game day? Sophia, which is a way you can say wisdom, or all right, and the elect obtain that wisdom. Sophia is a nurturing spirit, a feminine spirit, because it's a nurturer. So the point is that, is this going to be able to be something you can say that you possess or uphold, which is wisdom? Because hey, she don't lie and she's true. It says she make them friends and prophets of the Most High in Wisdom of Solomon 7. And on top of that, you got to understand that scriptures say in Matthew, it talk about don't think what to say when you brought before governors and things of that sort. The Spirit will give us utterance. Hey man, it's gonna be utterance unto the ones that she's familiar to. Secrets are revealed unto the ones that friend is closest to. It says every man's work shall be made manifest. For the day, what day? The day of the Lord shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. You see? So that day is going to be revealed by fire. Physical, literal, and spiritual fire, man. All in once. Okay? So it's nothing you're going to be able to do to, oh, Lord, I did this or that. You ain't going to be able to hide. You ain't going to be able to hide what you did or what you didn't do for Yahawashi. All your work is going to be manifested in that day, man. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide which he have built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. Fire is a cleansing agent, and it reveals whether that metal can stand the fire, all right, whether it burns or whether it's what? Purified and made whole. The elect is being purified and made whole, and the rest of those individuals who go in that fire are turning to stubble, ashes. Okay, so you can understand. Okay? That's what's going on. This is Joshua 24:15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, YAHWASHI, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You see? So we're choosing this day whom we will serve. This day me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Okay, and in times we're coming into, every man's work will be revealed, because we're coming to the time of fire being lit on our ass at the max temperature, man. All right. That's why it says in second Ezra 16, and just give you an example of a fire happening on the earth outside of the second death, which is the lake of fire, caused by ICBM missiles and via laser beams from the chariots. But it says, 2 16:70, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Insurrection is an uprising. They shall be like madmen, spare none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Most High. YAHWASHI. They shall be like madmen, spare none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. You see that? So we're getting ready to witness the elect for who they are, because they are true, and they were true the whole time. And 2/3 for who they are. Okay? Sometimes sometimes the fire got to be at a certain temperature for a man for a man to react. And that's what we're getting ready to face. The hour of temptation, as the scriptures call it. An hour where every man will be tested on his morale, tested upon his integrity. All right, when you go into that word integrity, it goes into your integrity is synonymous with purity. Every man's getting ready to see and prove whether you're pure or not. And as it says, unto the pure, this is Titus 1, and what is it? 15. Until the pure, all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. They profess that they know YAHWASHI, but in works they deny him. You see that? Being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. You understand? So unto the pure, all things are pure. Right? It mentioned the mind and the conscience. The elect mind is clear. Their conscience is clear. Okay? Their conscience is not defiled. Okay? Doctrines and philosophies and fables and witchcraft and sorcery of Babylon defiles you, man. And it starts in your mind. Okay? So we're getting ready to witness who you really are. We about to walk into a time where you can't fake it no more, man. Oh yeah, it sound good. You read this chapter and you taught like this, and you did that, and you did this. Hey man, we're about to face a time that's gonna prove whether you really meant that or not. Okay? That's what we're walking into. The truth of the spirit, the truth of the spirit that you possess. That's what we're getting ready to witness. The truth in the spirit that you possess. Whether it's the elect or that's whether it's 2/3. I'm gonna close with this, man. Romans, I think it's Romans 1:24. Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Okay? You see? So the Lord did it before, he's going to do it again. Every man and every woman is going to be given over to whatever it is that they truly desire. Okay? What do you truly desire? That's a lesson in itself. What do you truly desire? We're showing that we truly desire YAHAWASHI, because in the midst of all of these things happening in Babylon, we're still choosing YAHAWASHI. We're not resorting to, oh man, I'm about to get the bag, I'm about to do this. No, bro. We're not like trying to start making multi-million-dollar businesses. And bro, we know this place is finished. That's what the understanding has done for us and given us. That's a gift. It has shown us that this place is over with. That is on its way out of here. So it allows us and it prevents us from being invested wholeheartedly, from giving our mind, our whole being. When you give your mind to something, you're giving your whole being to something. And what is your whole being? Your soul and your spirit. You see? And we're giving our whole being to YAHAWASHI. He said that he that worship him must worship him in truth and in spirit. All right? You must believe that he is. Without faith, it's impossible to please him. Okay? So, Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. Hey, soon we're getting ready to witness what spirit you are. And every man is getting ready to be given over to his heart's desire, man. Whether it's YAHAWASHI, or whether it was the ways and the things of this world or this life. Lord willing, this is edifying to a member of the Lord's elect. We'd like to give all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to our power. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostle, the bishop, the great millstone. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Mwafla Baba, Baba, Shalom.